Hi everybody, I'm Laura and I'm a 42-year-old medical student that is trying to get a handle on her finances, and I've been cash stuffing now for a few months and I've found it to be incredibly helpful in reacquainting me with the importance of money and how to save for things, how to think ahead, and I'm really glad that I started doing this. So today we're going to go over my expenses for the last week and make sure that I've removed what I need to remove from my envelopes, and then we'll go ahead and we will cash stuff for this coming week for sinking funds and savings challenges, and talk about what's been going on with me. And that's it. So let's get started. All right, so this is my September sheet, my budget. And here's where I just kept track of my spending. So I did get a wax this weekend. It was $65. I gave her a $10 tip because it had been a little while. I got some concealer with a discount for $11, and I got some beer for $11. I did go out and spend last night out of my going out funds. I got a beer when I was doing trivia night with the residents. It was really fun. And I think that was it for my spending for this week. Groceries. I didn't get any more groceries this week. I did print some stuff, but I already took that out. Yeah, so this is all cash. So yeah, okay. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to stuff my minis, and I'm doing $50. And my minis are in my savings box. So every Monday I put money into 6 different savings challenges. They look like this and they're all color-coded. And I save money for a big trip for the end of the year. So I'm gonna want 25 ones.
That's 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. So I have 31, so this should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. All right, that's 25 ones, and then we need 5 fives.
5. All right, so that should be $50. That's $50 going in to my Monday minis, and you can see that video on Monday. Just make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss it. So that is that, and then we're going to be adding $18 to the YouTube Hop. We got another $25 in OPOOP, so we've saved up to $100 in this one. So I took that out and I used that for an OPOOP expense. So we're going to add 18. This is 18 in prop bills. And it was designed by Bare Budget. So we'll put that in there. All right, that's done, that's done. Now let's do sinking funds. Okay, I'm going to try to keep track of the balance on this side. All right, so epithelium, we are putting in $21. So now it has 100. Actually, I'm supposed to take out money from this. I'm supposed to take out 86. So yeah, let's count how much we have. We have 150, 170, 190, 200, 5, and 6. 206 minus 86 equals 120. So I should have 120 remaining. And I can put the rest of this back in this is my bank. I use prop money because I'm traveling and want to keep my money as safe as possible, also making as much as possible in a high yield savings account. 120. That's a terrible angle to write. Epithelium, so that's hair, skin, and nails, hence why I took out for the wax and the concealer. All right, and for wardrobe, I get to add $5. So now I will have 30. It's a good thing that I'll be done traveling and doing all of these away rotations, at least for a couple of months, because it's starting to get cold here and I have like 2 light sweaters and I need to get home and redo a bunch of things as far as my wardrobe is concerned. Okay, wellness, I'm getting 5, so that's 10. And gifts is getting 5. So now we have 50, 100, 20, 30, 40, 140. And Christmas decor is fully funded at $50. Luxury, we are adding 20 to this, but we're in the negative, so now we're at negative 20. I'll put that back in the bank. And next week, I'm gonna put in 20 and then we'll be good. 20 transport, we'll get 5. So we got 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. And tech is getting 5. Tech has 20, 40, 50, 60. And now, this is very exciting, we put in our last $10 to Mint. And hopefully this equals 180 because it is coming out in literally one day. All right, let's see. 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 77, 79, 180. Very exciting. All right, why don't we just take this out now? I'll put that in the bank, zero it out. That's the first time I've ever saved for that bill, and that feels really good. Emergency is at $419, and I'm not putting anything new in there until the end of the month. So $419. All right, that's my sinking funds. Just put that over there. And now we'll do some savings. So we're gonna put in $3 into the monthly. So this is from Wild House Prints. All right, 10 plus 3 is 13. And then now we get to play Block Drop. But first we owe it $15. I'm getting close to finishing this game. All right, so far it has 20, 30, $3 for this month. Because we take out every month at the end of the month. All right, so what we do to play is I've got a die of every color in here, and I'm going to grab a random one and then have to find out how to fit that shape in. And then I have to save. You see there's numbers there for each square that I use. All right, blue. And this will be worth 6. And we'll go one more time. Purple. Okay. I could go like this, which is probably what I should do. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So that will be a total of 12 that I will owe next week. Alrighty. This was 33. All right. Now we get to put the money in for Saving with Judy and the Two Sister Bees. So every Sunday I play 2 games that you can play with the rest of the online community. One is on Save with Judy's channel, where she has this sheet of gnomes, and every week we color a gnome together, and each part of the gnome that you color will be assigned a dollar amount to save. So last week it added up to 11, so I owe $11. And so far we have 22, 23, 24. And then in Hello Honey, I saved 21. And there's not going to be a Hello Honey next week, so I have to make sure to save some extra. Though we're on good track because I'm trying to save, trying to get my emergency fund to 1,000. And, oh, you know what? That just broke off. But also, I have more. He said that my emergency fund was at 400 and something. That's not true. My emergency fund is at 800 and something. Anyway, my emergency fund is a little bit over 800 right now, and I want to save in these challenges that I just stuffed enough to get this to 1,000 by the end of the month. So I'm gonna have to fix this. My little charm came off. Okay, so we're putting in 21. That makes 30, 31, 32, and I'd run out of ones, so I'm going to replace this with a similar one from the bank. Okay, 32. So yeah, I definitely want to be watching this closely and adding this up to make sure that I'm going to get to my goal. Okay, and now, oh, for football. So if you missed it, I made a football challenge, and it's for free for any of my subscribers because I'm celebrating making it to 100 subscribers. This is a football challenge, so it's all linked below. You can use any part of it. I have basically a challenge for every team, and you can organize it in the day of the week that the game is. I put it in here so you could see what teams are playing against each other. Last night, the Bills and the Dolphins played against each other, and the Bills won, but I haven't put the money in or anything, but basically what would happen is Like I could do it right now. I could color, this is the wrong green, but I could color in the green. And then on the back, I have these little categories that have certain amounts. So if you play a game, you save $1. Like if this team plays a game, they get at least $1. If they score first, they get $1. If they win, they get $3, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, and so most likely the Bills will end up with more from winning last night than the Dolphins. And every 3 weeks, I'm gonna have it be winner take all. So they would also be able to take these $4 from the Dolphins if it was actually next week, which I think is gonna be fun. So anyway, if you've got some teams that you're rooting for and you wanna save a little bit of money, take a look at that challenge. There's some videos explaining how to do it. But that ended up being $108, and I'm doing this challenge with my partner, so we're splitting it. I'm putting in 54 and he's putting in 54, so we both did. Actually, I should just say 108. Okay, the last thing is the 118 envelope challenge. It's 118 envelopes because I am making each one of the elements on the periodic table of elements, because there's 118 elements, and this will save a little over $7,000. So if you want to save for your Roth IRA, this would be a good way to do it. But what I'm doing is I'm going to be saving 4 different elements today, and I'm just going to share a little bit about each element. So we will start with antimony. Antimony is element number 51. So what was interesting about antimony is it was used by the ancient Egyptians to draw those lines, make that eyeliner or the mascara. And it's actually kind of poisonous. It makes people vomit, and it causes liver damage. It may have also been the cause of Mozart's death. Because some people would think like, oh, if I purge, I'm going to purge out all the bad. And so they would use it kind of as this, like a alternative medicine sort of thing. Okay, so 51. Let's fill this in. So my goal this month is to basically make sure that every single page in here has at least 1 in it. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. Okay, that's 51. And then okay, the next one is element number 84, polonium. And this is also a very toxic element. It has really high radioactivity, and less than 1 microgram, which is a very, very small amount, can cause death. All right, 84, 50, 70, 80. Okay, and then polonium. All right, and the next one is nitrogen. Everybody's heard of nitrogen. So it is 78% of all the air around us. It's essential in life because we use it in every amino acid. Amino acids come together and make proteins. So if you think about how important people say proteins are, that's how important nitrogen is. In fact, they're very important in building a certain molecule that is key in the creation of DNA. So you could not be alive without nitrogen. Six, 7, 8. 7. Nitrogen. Let's do another dark one. See, it's starting to fill in around, which is nice. And we got one last one. and it's erbium. The only thing really about this thing is it's used in fiber optic communications. It helps bounce light, so it helps things move, like information move really fast. And that was $210 into the 118 envelope challenge. And that is it for today, but definitely subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think. And check out my video on Monday. See how much I save and if I finish any challenges. I think I might. So I hope to see you around on the interwebs. Definitely say hi in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye.